Bauer Academy, where industry, education and business mix.
What is domestic abuse? Today we are going to talk about physical violence. Physical violence can be defined as any international act causing injury or trauma to another person or animal by way of body contact. Sadly, in most cases, children are also victims in physical abuse, but without a doubt, adults are also victims. Physical violence can be hitting, kicking, pushing, punching, etc. Why do victims not leave? They are too scared, not enough strength. It's wrong if you are made to see or hear domestic abuse between adults.
So here I've got Eve, and she's a domestic abuse specialist, and she was abused for 21 years. How do you sort out abuse at home?
It's very difficult to sort out as a victim. It is a very toxic, very destructive relationship that goes on. The best way to sort it out is to report it to the police, is to leave, to not tolerate it, to not get sucked into that cycle, and yes, report it and reach out for help. Tell somebody. Must tell somebody.
What do you class as physical abuse?
You gave an excellent definition at the start of your podcast, and that is physical abuse is any form of violence against another person. It can be using a weapon, and when I say weapon, let's not just think of gun and knife, let's think of remote control, let's think of shoe, let's think, a weapon can be anything that somebody picks up to harm another person.
Eve, have you ever experienced it?
I have, yes. I was a victim of domestic abuse for 21 years. That was also coercive control as well. I was very, very coercively controlled. I was love bombed at the beginning. I thought he was the bee's knees, Mr. Charming, Mr. Lovely, would do absolutely anything for me, told me I was wonderful. But that was all a way to get him to control me and to get into my head.
Who abused you?
It was my former husband, my ex-husband, and he's the father of my children.
How did domestic abuse affect you?
It destroyed my life. It really destroyed my life, and for the last 7 years, because I escaped in 2010 with my children, and for the last 7 years I've been trying to get my life back, and it's been a real fight because there's stalking and harassment, and very, very sadly these domestic abuse offenders become very, very fixated. They own you. They absolutely own you. So it becomes a fight for control afterwards. The last 7 years I'm getting over this. It, like I say, really does destroy your life. It wreaks havoc with your mental health. You end up losing your friends, your family. You become very, very isolated in your home. I was very, very lonely, and I'm quite a broken woman.
Did you have anyone to talk to?
No, not really. I was very, very slowly isolated from my mum, from my sister, from all my friends, from my dad, from everybody. I was made to give up work. I had a really, really good job in social services. I was a manager, and I was made to give that up. So no, I couldn't tell anybody. The only person I did tell in the end was my GP, and that was in the last 5 years of the 21 years. But it's really important that you can try and find somebody to talk to, and now with the digital age you can go online and you can find lots and lots of support. It's changed a lot now.
If you are getting abused, what do you do?
Report it to the police. Get out, stay out, report it to the police. If your life's at risk, 999, anything else, 101, but get out. Don't let another person destroy you. Take back control.